Chicago is often called the city of broad shoulders. Its clean and wide downtown streets are pathways for millions of residents, tourists, and business people. However, this city has an underworld. This world often serves as a physical, mental, or emotional prison for its residents. I was one of those trapped inside. I was supposed to be a statistic, being that I was a young black male without a father in the household, unknown to a biological father of two who was married and focused on raising his own family. I would be prematurely exposed to drug use, gang life, racism, infidelity, and pornography. Easily, I could have been victimized by the vicious cycles plaguing children in similar situations, which included accepting the hand that I was dealt. However, I knew that my life had a purpose. Lamont. Lamont. The individual that I thought was my dad, he walked out when I was about 4 or 5, so my perception of a father was different.
It takes a village to raise a child, but my village was 340 Southwestern, the Rockwell Project. Our neighborhood, our little village that we considered home, it was infested with drugs.
Some of my siblings, unfortunately, abusing drugs, and another sibling who led a gang in Chicago, having him wiping off his sawed-off shotgun. These things, even though right now when you think about it, how dangerous they were and how violent and cruel they were, for me it was normal.
At nighttime, the gunfire was just, it's a normal thing. You didn't jump up and run. It's the normal thing to us at the time. But it made him so different because he saw our interest. He says, this is not where I want to be.
You know, this was like the dividing line between vice lords and disciples. And so my brother used to run out here with his sawed-off shotgun shooting at that alley right there.
Yeah, because the other building was on the other side.
Right.
Our lights was brown,
right.
And we didn't have no locks,
right?
And because a lot of them, the latches were broke, and so we had to lift up on the thing, and when you open up, you had them rusty lockers, man.
So anyway, this is my favorite class right here. This is where Mr. Bottom was.
Mr. Bottom.
Yeah, it's my 7th and 8th grade. So
what was his motto?
Well, if it is to be, it is up to me. If I want there to be a change, it has to be up to me. I can't sit around and wait for somebody. You get people that would ask others to pray for them, but yet they don't take action for what they're trying to get out of. And so for me, I never wanted that to be me. I never wanted to have that excuse or wanted to be lazy to sit back and say, okay, I want somebody else to help me. I'm trying to push myself to be the best that I can be, but at the same time trying to use my life as an example for others. And so I think when you have a message like that and it's not something that's selfish, I think folks would embrace that more versus me coming back and beating my chest and saying, hey, look at me, because that's not me and that would never be me. You and I started it, remember that?
Yeah, we started it out. He was the founder, and I helped groom some of the guys and making them better dancers.
Right, right.
That was kicked me out the group.
Well, you know, we were doing the Jacksons, and James couldn't do the he couldn't do the Michael Jackson move, so he was moving his whole body.
Right.
My favorite memory was just being able to have that brotherhood, because you know we had vice lords over here, the disciples over there. We had our own gang.
And they loved us. They both of them loved. They loved.
We had our own gang, so we get in front of the buildings and perform, and just bringing joy to folks that would look after us.
They came out and they looked at us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, no, we ain't gonna fight another. Let's watch them dance.
Growing up in Rockwell Gardens, I used to always see businesses around me, but the business owners never looked like me. You know, these were individuals that came from different countries for the most part. I never saw a successful African-American business owner until I saw the TV show The Jeffersons. Me, my cousin James, a lot of the members from the Awesome Force, we used to ride our bikes downtown, and there was some place that we used to stop at in the financial district. And so my first day at Nielsen, when I went into my office and I opened up the blinds and I looked down, it was in the very same spot. And I struggled with being able to end the book, and that was the closure that I needed, to be able to see that it came around full circle.
Mr. Lamont, hey! How are you?
How you doing, Aunt Lottie?
Good. I love you.
Love you too. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
You doing okay?
I'm fine. Doing fine.
Good. Hey. What's going on?
Just sitting there talking about you. Oh, wow.
Because? How are you doing?
Now, when is this book going to come out? You gave me 2 or 3 dates now. When the book coming?
Yeah, it's supposed to be May 30th.
May 30th?
Yep, so I'm happy about that.
I'm excited about it. I've been talking about it, telling everybody at church and everything about it. I thought writing a book, just going to write it and that's it. I didn't know you had to go through all of this here.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh,
this
got me anxious to go on. What's going on?
She sacrificed everything so that I can be the man that I am today. So, You know, I owe everything to her. Even writing a book was something that I did, in a sense, as a memoir to my mom to let her know her own legacy. Sometimes people leave this earth and they don't realize what their own legacy is.
Oh, I just love it.
TransformNational, Journey of a Bastard by Lamont Robinson is an inspiring story of how one man overcame the trials of his past from Chicago's violent West Side to develop a path of personal success, despite countless obstacles that sought to derail him. One man's remarkable journey from the projects to prosperity inspires us all to dream big and achieve our own greatness. By Lamont Robinson. Available now on Amazon and www.transformnational.com.